This is a good Kronos versus Terran right now.
What up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, Desro?
Not much. Is that your girlfriend on Skype?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jelly. Alright. let's start this. So are the 3 replays Immortal sent you all in, or?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's all I can do. That's why I need you.
Alright, well, yeah, I mean, it's probably not perfect, so we'll try to fix it a little bit, and then we'll look at a Zerg replay, or one of my replays, and then we'll go into a game, and then you'll try to do it as best as you can, and I'll help you with decision making.
Okay.
Right, Zerg. Go for Antigua. Go at 1 minute, pause it there, put it on ×2, and let me know when you're ready.
Was it Zerg 1, Zerg 2, or Zerg 3?
It was Zerg 1 on Antigua.
Zerg 1, Zerg 2, Zerg 3. No? Why 1? Why Zerg 1?
I'm coaching over here, Live Zerg. I'd like some privacy. Them Russian trolls, they never stop.
Go to 1 minute?
Yeah. How many times have you been introduced to Swedish TV?
Yeah, my StarCraft 2 is slow on loading.
Why? You got interviewed by SVT?
Yeah, second time.
Alright, ready when you are.
Yeah, it's very slow for some reason.
I've been on like some
How long have you been playing?
I played a lot of Brood War. I haven't played hardly any Wings of Liberty.
I see. Alright, so 1 minute ×2. Are you ready?
Cool that
Yep.
they're showing
3, 2, 1,
like on
go.
SVT.
Yeah, but it was like SVT 24, not the.
Like not on like actual.
Your
TV,
pylon's a bit.
but
Nah,
they promote it a lot on the
your pylon
website.
scares me. We'll see how it goes.
And like our biggest newspaper, Aftonbladet, has.
Oh,
like,
you do
the
mineral
sports
stacking
section,
with your probe. That's good.
And then SVT
I'm
has,
impressed
I
already.
think we have an esports section.
How good
as
were
well.
you in Brood War?
But it is pretty damn cool.
I was
Every
pretty
group
good
is,
at Brood
like,
War.
Super successful.
What rank?
So I'm liking how things are going as well.
Just sec.
It's fun.
1 sec, I
Nima
give
was playing
myself.
Oh.
like first ladder game, and he got the Masters. There were like 20 guys standing behind him and clapping.
Okay, sorry.
Dude, it was fucking great. It was like every time.
So what rank in Brood War?
Everyone in the hall started cheering and clapping.
I did
Even though they didn't know who the fuck
mainly just land stuff. I didn't do any like paid tournaments. I wasn't any like that good. My APMs were like 160. As far as rank on ladder, I don't remember.
Oh, I see.
Like the people, the fans, they're like, they're always considerate.
Yeah, your wall
Like,
is
if you just lose the
sketchy.
game, then they don't walk up to you. Things like this, they show so much respect compared to Americans.
So, did your probe die or you bring it back home? I'm not sure.
I brought it back home.
Yeah, you need to know, like in PvZ, the thing you need to know the most is if he has a third, and even if he does, sometimes they're gonna do some all-ins, like slow lanes or mass lanes. So always gotta be careful. And there's no reason not to double gas in the main. I mean, unless you're doing a specific build, but in this case, double gassing is better for this build.
Okay.
Max set. Well, you have like too many workers in the main. Once you have 16, you want to transfer. It was a bit late. Like it needs to be right away. Like even now, you have one too many. And like what it does is, since your probes are not sticking on their patches, they're like making each other bounce off mineral lines, and you're like losing income. It's not much, but it's important to try to do everything perfect as much as you can. Observer first when Immortal Century all in is okay, I guess, because of you not scouting the third, but you're not sending the observer. So the first thing you need to do is, like right now you could have easily made a sentry, which would have prevented your opponent from dying. Well, no, you had a sentry. It was in the main. Alright. On this map I just make a second cannon. and the
Okay.
mineral line. And then that way you put a zealot on hold position, and they can't run in, so that's really convenient. But you're not scouting with the observer. That's pretty sad. Yeah, your wall is a big issue. Like when you watch a stream, just try to focus on the walls they do in PvZ, so
Yeah.
you can improve as
Okay.
much as you can. And yeah, the saturation, like you overprobed too much for this all-in. This all-in stops at like 44 probes. Right now you're at 50. So it's like 16.
Okay, okay.
And that's not enough sentries. You know, like too much gas. You should like go to like 10-12 sentries and then start making stalkers. And yeah, like you need a warp prism. Yeah, well you need to carry the warp prism with you and warp in, and yeah, clearing creep tumors help too. Oh yeah.
This one was really bad. This one, I got lucky because he sucked, but yeah, my pylons didn't go down because I didn't pay attention, and my warp prism, I didn't even bring it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, odd keying the observer helps, odd keying the robo helps, odd keying the warp prism helps. But yeah, you did get lucky. But yeah, it's the worker count, the order in which you make your units. The micro, obviously, it could be better, but it's not so bad.
First win of the day.
Like your natural is undersaturated at 13 right now, and it, like 16 is the optimum, like the most optimal amount of workers you can have on a mineral line. So that's a really important thing to make sure to have in every matchup. So you said you didn't like Phoenix, or you tried but you failed?
I've only tried it a couple times with friends. I've been scared to try it on ladder because I'm not very good at it.
You should be scared of trying it on ladder. Ladder is there for you to improve. But yeah, we're gonna watch another Immortal All-In. I'm gonna write some notes this time as we watch, and then yeah.
Okay.
Go for Zerg number 3. Right. One minute times 2, let me know when you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, going back with your probe and not confirming the third is a big issue too.
Okay.
It's Corona. F6000. Yeah. Yeah. Expensive.
Nexus first, that's good. Pylon first, that's a bit too greedy. Plus, yeah, your ramp has issues. Yeah, you could benefit greatly from just watching a few streams or GSL matches and just focus on the walls. Because this is very weak versus any all-ins.
Okay.
I wrote in the note, work on your SimCity, but that's what you know what a SimCity is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because like the forge is not touching the right side of your ramp, so like there's like I think 2 or 3 ways you can run in right now.
The band and all the other songs are awful.
Yeah.
Right, you didn't confirm the third, so you would most likely
I know
die
what you mean.
all the
It's-
time
it's,
to all-ins.
Usually I can survive to him, but it's because it's hideous and I have to put pylons up everywhere and get an extra cannon, but it's not the right way at all. It's
Yeah.
hideous.
Yeah, this time you transfer your rally point 3 probes too early. Oh, you're going back. Right, I have fate. Right, yeah, Oddkey, Robo, and Rally Observer. Because, like, the thing is, once your Observer comes out, you never want to have downtime with him. Because
Okay.
getting information, like, quickly is really important sometimes. Like, it's a matter of seconds sometimes. Then you'll look at the replay and you'll be like, but if I send my Observer sooner, and then you'll be sad. So, better safe than sorry. We're getting a few sentries. Immortal. Right.
And some Twitch TV boomsticks.
What time should my immortal when should I have my third immortal if I do it right?
Oh.
9. You should like move out
Like
by
one
like
of
9, 10,
Yeah,
20.
The game was playing them out.
Yeah, like right now it's pretty late.
Oh fuck, we only have one. Not very helpful when we only have one. I went to the quick life fast.
The War Prism, more gates.
Oh, they have
It's like at the
quick-
beginning you want to do like Zal Sentry.
Like one of the only tournaments.
And yeah, like you could have even got more, like 2 more sentries and then go into Stalkers.
Yeah.
And like right now you're like a minute late.
He plays, like the way he holds his mouse is so weird. He like, so he like,
He holds it like this.
he goes like this and he presses like the front like this.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even deal with my mouse because the buttons don't go that far.
Mm.
It's super weird. And he like has his keyboard in his lap and he turns the monitor
Yeah.
like 45 degrees.
Yeah, like everyone has
Yeah.
a keyboard in a lap. I can't remember what the reason was for that. Yeah, I can't remember. I
Keyboard in
heard-
the lap is like the most comfortable.
Yeah, good force fields. It's
No, I
important
think they have,
to
like,
not
some
overlap them.
reason for it.
Like as much as possible. Like if you win a game but you overlap your sentries, you should be a little bit
I
disappointed
think I asked
because it's really important to be
someone
precise
sometime
because
about
when you start playing better players, it will come down to how efficient you are with your force fields.
Like it's probably because of our
Like I fuck it up
because,
too sometimes, and I
like,
tried I try
ideal
really hard
position for your hand
to just do it
is,
better.
Like 90 degrees.
My force fields are hideous. I need to make them a lot straighter.
Like down here
Mhm.
is actually better than. 'cause, like,
Alright, this time you had the 4 too many workers, but that was still better. Yeah, that was still slightly better. Yeah, I'll go back a little bit and see what's wrong with the build because you move out way too late.
At this level it works, but it's like when I was climbing and I got up to 5th and I started facing masters, then by the time I go in there they just have way too many lings and roaches
Yeah,
and wipe me out.
Your robo is way too delayed. You shouldn't make his out if you're gonna immortal sentry all in. As long as you know they have a third, there's like no reason. As long as you keep a probe on no position and at your choke, so there's no run by. There's no reason to make this out if you're gonna go sentry immortal all in, and you should wait to like you have like a bit too many gases. Like you should delay your gases at the natural for the robo. Wait, scratch that. Hold on. No, okay, scratch that. But yeah, it's the zealot really that delays your robo a lot, that delays your push a lot.
Okay.
Cause like you start your robo at 6 minutes, when in reality you could start it at you could start it like 25 seconds sooner. So yeah. Alright, we'll take a look at my Phoenix, I guess, and then we'll make you do it. It's hold on, I might reconsider. I have this build that's decent, and it's like a good macro build too. It's like a quick third Nexus in PvZ.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Right. Sending it to you on Skype. I go to 1 minute times 2, let me know when you're ready.
Did you play it by yourself?
No.
Who played?
Our eyesight, but me and Thomas, we share the room.
How much was the room?
6,000.
Really?
Kronos.
How much is that in euro?
About
700?
For like 3 days?
4 days?
Oh, okay. That's a lot of money. Was it a really nice place?
Nice location.
Did they give free breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, at least. Alright.
Ready when you are.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. If there's free breakfast, everything's okay.
I never checked after breakfast, so I don't know how it was.
I see.
Oh, the breakfast downtown?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Alright, so the goal of this build is to go take a quick third
The breakfast
Nexus,
is pretty
and because of the economy, the boost in economy that you have, you should be able to hold the Roach Max style, and then it gives you also nice windows to all in before broods. So it's a really good build all around.
Okay.
There's like a few Hollands that you might die to around like 10ish if you don't play properly, or if you don't scout, or if you fuck up, but yeah. So yeah, I don't do pylon before forge because it's too greedy. As good odds of dying on this map, I like to put the second pylon in my main, so you can do a full wall off at the front in case they try to like break you with early links like 14 pull.
Okay.
Also with this build, what I do is I go 2 gas in each gas, 2 probes in each gas at the main.
Okay.
The goal here is to clear every overlord, or as many as you can with the stalkers, and then clear links. Take the tower with a probe, and then have a good map control of your side of the map, and then you can try to expand. And then you have a few seconds where Zerg doesn't really know, and they're either gonna drone up or make some units, and in both case it's okay. I like to do it on this map too because of the pylon and the main that allows me to build a cannon right there, so I can like Nexus cannon right away, and I'll have to wait for a pylon. So that's even more safe. Like you see, he's gonna send like
Okay.
a decent amount of links, and because of the cannon, nothing will happen. and then
Okay.
you wanna you wanna add a lot of gates. So you know, right now I'm going to 7 gates, and then I'm going Robo, and then I'm going Twilight Second Forge. Now Twilight Second Forge at your level might be the killing blow for you, if they go for like a 12-minute max, but just because you'll be invested too much into upgrades and not enough into units. But I'm not sure, because at my level people don't approach max too often. Like they'll do it on Daybreak because Daybreak's a good map to do it, but Cloud Kingdom not so much, at least. So I'm scouting with Observer. Observer here, the build originally this build is for all inning before broods. So what you want to do is you want to make sure they're not going mutas and they go for infestors, and you want to see the hive timing and also the Girder Spire timing. Then the goal of this build really is to, like, technically you should be max at 14 minutes with Zalot Archon, 3-4 Immortals and a War Prism, and 2-2 upgrades is basically what this build is. It's pretty abusive, but you also gotta try to spread your army before you move, so the infestors don't rip you apart. And you can also use the War Prism to warp in their main while you wait before attacking at their fort. And because your Zealots have such good upgrades, and because you're at the front of their fort base, they're not always gonna make the right choice on how to split their army to defend, and then you can abuse that. But you'll see, like here I didn't spread so well, and I'm gonna get, yeah, I'm also supply block at 142 food, when technically I should be maxed if none of my army died. So that's not the greatest example of how to properly do this push, but I still got there, and this build is so strong that even though I fucked up big time, I'm still gonna win. Because I'm gonna use the War Prism in the main. And you don't really stop upgrades unless you see that there's a potential for you to end the game if you make as many units as possible.
Why is the number going up?
What?
Why is the number going up?
So like I'm sending Zealots in the main, and then he has to pull back everything, and then I have a big army, and then I saw that there was no infestors going to the main, so I went in for infestor kills, which paid off a little bit because he had to spend all his energy.
This is the map I've been working on.
And I got the Greater Spire. So right now, since I got the Greater Spire and the infestors are not really of any use, and I got better upgrades, I'm winning this battle pretty easily. So there's like many aspects. It's like you have a lot of ground army, so they have to use a lot of energy on their infestors, and then you have better upgrades. So if they spend too much money on defending and not have money for broodlords, then your ground army beats their ground army because you have better upgrades.
Being the last guy standing.
Okay.
So it's there's a lot of dimension to this build.
What time do you take
then
that
you
third
get, like,
Nexus?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write some notes for that build right now.
And then tower
Okay.
saves for defending.
Because I didn't write it down, I was gonna do a YouTube guide, but I haven't come around to it.
Okay.
This is a funny blog. It's a blog of people that got like Chinese characters tattooed, but they're like mean ridiculous things that don't mean anything. Like this is like just total gibberish.
So the text doesn't mean anything.
This is great. It's also upside down.
You played Protoss and Brood War too?
Brood War, I kind of played everything, mainly Protoss and Zerg.
I see. Alright.
7 minutes.
Mm, yeah, it could be a bit earlier. But yeah, 7 minutes.
Did you not go to sleep?
Not yet. But I will go to sleep very soon.
You're a monster.
Alright, 740 Robo. 740 Robo. And then. Alright, and then 8:30. 8:30, the second Forge Twilight. Make sure you're not gonna die to pressure first. Alright. And then after that, get max by 14 men with good upgrades. Archon, Zealot, 3-4 Immortals, War Prison. And move out before 3-4 Immortals if he's being more greedy on tech and getting quicker Broodlords. Because like if he's like making literally no ground army, getting like 8 Infestors, 8 Spines, and trying to go to Broodlords, you have to attack before you can get to Broodlord. You have to punish the greediness. So don't be afraid when you scout with your observer to see if you need to move out faster or not. That makes sense?
Yep. Do you go observer first on the
Yes.
Robo?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless like I'm being under heavy pressure and I'm scared for my life.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna need a Diamond Zerg, come chat channel, desrowfighting. On NA. Yeah, low master's okay. Come chat channel desrowfighting so I can host the game.
How do I get to a specific chat channel?
Next to the clock, there's like a chat bubble. You click on that, and then to join or create a chat channel, select the channel name above, then type desrowfighting all together, no space, and then I'll invite you to the game.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck is not clear as fuck.
Right. You're the Reaper, right?
Yep.
Right.
This is a restream, right?
Well, let's see. Right, we got a low master.
Okay. I'll probably get flustered since the great Desro's watching me, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, it's mostly for decision making. Like, I'll see what you prioritize, and then I'll try to tell you, like, you should go for this, you should go for that. But I won't be too intense, and then we'll watch a replay, and then I'll go full critical once we get to the replay, so I don't
Okay.
hurt your feelings while you're playing.
You can hurt my feelings. I'll be okay. I'm a big kid.
Right. That guy has a shitty computer. Well, it's probably the first game of the day he's loading.
Oh. Do you go 3 immortals before the warp prism on this, or how many immortals?
Like I said, it's situational on how greedy he's taking. Like if he's making a lot of spines and infestors and not making any ground army, then you want to wait. You want to go faster.
Okay.
One minute. You can keep going. You think that's it?
Maybe. That's fine.
No problem. And then it's alright, that's the standard pull. Just go for forge.
You want the pylon in the main?
Yeah. Your pylon is really delayed. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? You have idle. Oh. Okay, let's go again.
Oh crap.
You had like
Oh, wow.
in 5
Yep.
Okay.
리플레이가 저장되었습니다.
I didn't see that.
Oh boy. I told you you'd get me all flustered, Desro.
It's okay.
Ah, wow.
Alright. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Gonna paste you the notes of the build. Just read it before we start. Maybe that's gonna help.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright. You always want to shift command after building so your probe doesn't stand there, doing nothing for like half a second.
Okay.
Your probe needs to get in the main so you can see what he's doing, like how early his pole is.
Okay.
Это что, хуйня? Охуеть, статина, блядь. Блядь. Швою.
I'd put the forge at the top, not at the bottom.
Okay.
You should do patrol instead of move command. So that way you don't have to pay attention to your probe.
Forge is frickin' late.
Alright, that's better. The gate, your supply block anyway.
Do I Chronos probes here?
You want to
After
get
the
a cannon. Yeah.
When I see those links coming, do I want to make my wall skinnier?
No.
Or no?
No.
Okay.
You want to chrono probes and double gas. You want to send another probe out to see if he has a third and a natural, because you haven't seen anything so far. And you can get the core and the
Cyber?
main. Yeah, the here is fine. You want to check the natural too. See if he has 3 hatcheries or not.
Ah, man.
It's okay, don't send another probe.
Okay.
You need to start making more probes than this, because you have a lot of money.
Что такое нашьё-то халявное, бля? Пиздец вообще, офигенно.
Right, Stalker, Wargate Research, +1. And Chrono the Stalker. And take out 1 probe per gas in the main, because you want...
2, yep.
Yeah.
Frickin'.
Yeah, that was a miss rally. It's okay. Right, another stalker in chrono it. And take the tower and send a probe. After you take the tower with the stalker. You want to start piloning for your third. It's like the pylon you just made at your natural. You should cancel it so you can start. Yeah.
Шипетрила, блядь, тупая. Ты что творишь?
Take the tower with a probe.
It's on its way. Do I take my Nexus now?
Yeah. We're 30 seconds late here, but... And now you want to make a wall of gates. So you should have a pylon by the rocks and make 2 gates there. And then have a wall of gates.
Okay.
From the replay I sent you, you're going to have to look that one over after we're done. Because the SimCity is very optimal, while yours is creative.
Okay. Do I want to take any more gas or put a robo down?
Yeah. Now that's when you get the gases, the robo, the Twilight Second Forge. You really want to wall that area by the rocks. You want to get armor. You never want to stop upgrades, and you want to keep making probes because you're not making probes and you're full chrono. Never want to go full chrono. Right, fill those gases. Fix the gas in the main. Keep chronoing the forges. Really important.
Do I want more gates here, or what am I?
You want to spend your money.
Okay.
Observer not rallied. You have no clue what he's doing. Get on that. With this build, if you all in at 14 minutes, you want at least 4 sentries. So make sure to get 4 sentries. You want to grab the tower with the Zealot because you're playing in the dark.
Should I get them both?
No, just yours.
Okay.
Take the gas. Oh, there's a lot of units. Yeah. Well, for a first run, that was pretty good. In the sense that we learned what not to do, aka rally or observer, so we know what's going on, and get an earlier robo, get an earlier third, better SimCity.
Alrighty.
This build is. Do you want me to show you? Like I can
리플레이가 저장되었습니다.
beat that guy down and explain you a little bit more as I play it. How you should want to play that build.
Yeah.
All right. Ah, shit. Right. But yeah, I wasn't expecting you to win. I mean, doing a build on first time and winning is close to impossible. Especially if you got someone that's using half your brain telling you what to do. And like, did I send you my guides on mechanics and hotkeys?
I watched them a while ago, but I haven't watched them in a while. You didn't send them to me. I watched them when they first came out.
You should watch it, and it should become your new Bible on how to improve.
Okay.
Because your mechanics are not very efficient, and the thing with camera locations is like, for example, are you watching my camera right now?
Yeah.
So you see, like, let's say I'm taking a probe and I want to transfer it. I don't have to like press the hotkey for the Nexus and hope it goes to my natural to get vision. I just press this and it doesn't deselect what I'm selecting. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, when I do the I always set up the camera locations, and on the Immortal All-In, I've made it a habit to go back and forth, but that's about the only build that I have it to where I even use them. I set them up, but I never use them.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate. Like, it really helps for Chrono Boost too.
Okay.
Which was one of your big mistakes last game. The Chrono Boost. Chrono Boost, keep making probes, SimCity. Yeah, those were your biggest mistakes. And then rally point of Robo plus Akin Robo. Right, so here what you want to do, I kind of mine with my probe so that limits my harassing, but you just want to know when he's putting down like 2.5 is 15 pull. And when it's 15 pull, you don't have to worry so much about them running past your cannon or doing any kind of shenanigans like trying to tear down your wall before the cannon gets up. So I do it with patrols, then I'll have to take care of them. Always mine with your probes since you can't build anything right away anyway, you have to wait. Alright. Send the probe immediately for the pylon.
Testing with our question. How would I know? I didn't see this.
Right. At 18, your supply block, one of the things you were doing last game was making another probe, even though it was not doing anything. So you want to get the gate up as soon as you can. Then you want to make another probe. Cannon, you don't want to get to the buildings, you want to leave one square in between, so it can't get targeted easily by roaches. Then you want to double gas, but you want to hold on the Chrono Boost. I like to hold on the Chrono Boost to make sure I have my double gas a bit earlier. Although with this build, I guess it's not as important, so I could be wrong. So I saw you had a third. You're gonna try to stay active with your probe. We're gonna try to see if he's grabbing a natural. You don't want to chrono probes too much here, just because you want to get your core as fast as possible. And if you chrono too much, you don't have money for the core. Okay, natural confirm. Life is good. Right, one too many transfer. Alright, mass saturation is good. They're all 2 by 2. What you want to do, like you see, I spotted his overlord here, and there's probably one overlord right here on top. Those are really important to spot, so you can try to snipe them with your stalkers, or you can predict where they're gonna go, so you can try to eventually snipe them. So stalker. This one as soon as I can. Your next pylon, you want to clear the tower first. Your next pylon, you want to put it at the rock so you can start the wall there as soon as possible. Right, now the next step is trying to deny the Overlord scouting.
Wow.
Then it's all about the SimCity, trying to not have too much chrono boost.
Надо же так протереться, блядь, олень.
Making sure you make at least one probe non-stop. You can try to take that tower, but that's a bit risky if they try to go for quick speed, but right. Right, you want to get the robo? Ah. Alright, so now you want to count your probes. Alright, so I'm going to transfer 1, 2, plus the rally point. You want to keep cornering. Transform your gates. Keep the upgrades going. I haven't seen anything on the map that's suspicious, so I'm going to go for my upgrades. You see this beautiful SimCity?
Yes, I do.
You know, if Rome never existed and it was replaced by StarCraft 2, Rome would have been built by the SimCity. Would have been inspired from this. Yeah. And you see, like, I even, like, rally it.
Okay, yeah. To check for the 4th.
Yep. Alright, so take the tower. You can, like, since minerals are pretty garbage in this matchup, you can even send Zealot randomly to make sure you have vision of where the Zerg could be going, because on this map, you're not gonna get this tower most likely, but now at least have both pathways covered. Right, so I saw some units around here. Not sure what it is, but most likely roach. Okay, see a lot of roaches. And then I see no gas at the 3rd, so I know right away. So yeah, all set back into my production. So yeah, I have 16 here, so that's good. Gonna take our wins where we can. Guess he's grabbing a fort. Plus his gases. I should have got blink. Oh, lag. But yeah, you see, like good SimCity, good scouting, and I didn't even like blind counter him. I basically did what I would do every game. But I'm really sad about the forgetting blink, because now trying to chase down those roaches and trying to end the game will be much harder, and it will take a lot longer, or it will be a lot quicker, and he's gonna drop either way.
After that last force field and you catching that many roaches, he's dead anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But you get the point of the bill, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Right. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's back. One thing too is if you have your gates on or your camera location.
Hey, Destro, one of this is mine. Yes?
No.
The boss paid for it.
Wow. Paid for what?
The water.
Alright, take a shit. I declare this one to be mine. What the fuck?
This is a fucking jungle, man.
I know.
Don't turn this house into a jungle. We all know what happens next.
Chaos?
Something like that. Right. Should have made a war prism a bit sooner so I could be aggressive. Now I don't have a probe, but we're still gonna. Really? Right.
So much water. Gonna survive like at least a week.
The goal is to really. The goal right now is to kill him with war prism in the main while pushing at his fort. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, fuck you. Yeah, so yeah, I believe in this build and I believe in you.
리플레이가 저장되었습니다.
No, it's a good build. I gotta get the timings down and
Yeah. So yeah, I wrote a lot of notes for you. Your biggest weaknesses in PvZ. Well, first of all, that's for every matchup, but your saturation needs to be optimal. So you need to make sure to count. You know, it's like middle school. You need to count so you get those grades. And then always confirm the third with your probe. You know.
Yep.
It's just like I was gonna make a really bad joke, but alright. So make sure to work on your SimCity. And odd key to robo. You don't have to write this down. I have a notes for you, and I'll send it to you. Odd key to robo and rally to observer. It's a really big deal. Some notes about your immortal centurion, your chrono boost too. It's a big deal. For the guys wondering what league is he's diamond. What's your rank in diamond?
I think right now like 30th. The highest I've been is 5th. 32nd right now.
Alright. I believe in you. So yeah, let me know if there's any questions that comes this week.
Okay, I probably won't for the next lesson. It'll probably be in 2 weeks if that works for you. Are you going to be back in Canada or will you still be in Poland?
Should be back in Canada.
Okay, I don't think I'll be able to next week, but the week after. So I'll just email you. And are you gonna Is there gonna be somewhere I can go watch this just so?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. All right, because I would like the video just to listen to you and not just your notes, because some stuff could have been forgotten.
All right. So just let me know if there's questions while you practice about Zerg, and until then I'll see you. One thing, do you have any last question about the Zerg matchup that I might have not answered, or that you still didn't ask?
Not really. When they just try to Baneling bust me, am I supposed to just go heavy on sentries?
Well, you try to make as many sentries as you can, and you try to have a good SimCity.
Okay. I'll work on my SimCity because it is for sure hideous.
Yeah, it's really important to be self-critical. The first step to improve. So I'm glad you got that figured out.
Alright, well, I guess I'll see you later.
Alright, thanks for your time, buddy.
I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.